Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So let's get into this reading. This is another Scorpio reading. Let's get into this, shall we? Don't forget to check your star signs in your birth chart and give us a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get into this. Okay, there is a perspective here. It says you know what you want to do. You know how to deal with your mind about things that you want. It also is suggesting that you sort out your mind with things that you haven't touched in a long time. Like you need to pay attention to your bills, but also the things that you have looked into are good. Just one or two bills are still looked into in a way that you are not taking care of them. So maybe because there could be some of your bills that you've put like at the forefront of your mind, like, yeah, I've got to take care of them ones, even if it's debts as well. Like some of them you're prioritizing over some other ones, and maybe there's people wanting to, know that you can put those ones on your mind because they could be, trying to look for you right now, trying to, leave you messages, emails, calling you, letters, whatever. So those are the things that are coming up spiritually for you to take care of. Um, it also says there is some things that you need to sort out by your order and in the mindset that you have. So don't worry about anyone probably bugging you, but sort out things in a way you prioritize them if you can. So your credit score can go up. And it says your credit score will go up in the next week or two if you sort out your mind about certain bills that you've neglected, and things that you are looking forward to in a way that you haven't changed your mind about will come to you in a good way. Okay. Um, so obviously the ones that you're already taking care of. Okay. Because there is some concerns here, maybe even some eyebrow raises, but not really necessarily anything to worry about too much. It says there's worries, but not too much. It's mostly at a perspective of your own, not because they're worrying or even looking at it like, well, you should be worrying. But it's more so, all right, you would worry if you saw something in the next week or two or a month from now. If I didn't believe that you would have good credit, like, I'm going to bring your credit score down. Okay. So let's see what else is going on for you, my lovelies. I'm hearing something about Taurus. It says Taurus is on your mind a little bit because someone wants to speak to you, and it could be a Taurus. You may not be interested in Taurus, but Taurus has you growing in your mind about them not being good to you. At some point, you'll feel like they're snakes or they're not good enough for you. You may feel like Taurus are not helping you right now, or they're just not good for you as people. So some of you may feel like Taurus ain't good for me, or they're not good enough for me, or they're just not good people to me. Okay. It does say you also like ideally good people around you, with friends, family members that do involve themselves with Taurus. And sometimes you do like people that talk to you a lot about their heads, in your heads, like wonder about what you're doing, what you're getting up to, or feel like they can chime in because they know you look into things. They may not always see you in your mindset about it, but they want to know that you're looking at them, staring at you, gaining your attention is something that they want. Maybe looking for you to laugh at things, or even seeing if you are a tarot reader, they want to look into your mind or your cards and say, hi, can you see that I'm there? I want to know that you notice me. They may even think that you're looking at them constantly all the time and don't know how to stop thinking, why is she looking at me and I can't see her? It does say jealousy is there, or overwhelmingness with a woman that can't stop looking at you like a fraudulent family member could be bothering her, or bothering you even, because she feels bad vibes. She also feels like you could be studying her with negative energy. It also says people keep targeting her in her head and she doesn't know which way to go. And it does say that she knows how to move past things if she wants to, but she cannot stop thinking if it's you that's bothering her, because her energy keeps picking up your energy a lot these days, these months, and over the past years. Okay. Um, could be an air sign, could be a Sagittarius, could be a Taurus or an Aries, or anyone for that matter. It could be a boss or someone that's bossy or controlling. It could also be a Cancerian or a Libra. Maybe even someone that's spying on you heavily, or has someone looking into you heavily. Okay. Also got a little bit of earth energy here as well. It does say that you don't notice people until they're gone, but you also look into things that you're not even looking into. and someone keeps spying on you a lot. It's an earth sign, but he doesn't know how to play mind games with you all the time, manipulates things, plays mind games, does magic tricks, or does warlock energy. Someone here does know that he does a lot of esoteric magic, and he also doesn't know how to stop picking on you a lot. Okay, could be dealing with a Gemini as well, could be dealing with, I'm hearing Taurus for some of you guys, fire sign, water sign, Cancerian, we're picking up the most, maybe a Pisces. um it does say someone here wants to offer you a night out, or maybe even take you out of your mind about things they've been telling themselves, to give you good news about being booed up or love life drama. Whichever the way it goes, this person can't stop thinking about you, is in love with their mindset about who they are, but is in love with you about things that you know, could help them with things that you know. After all, you do good things for yourself. So this person's like, well, welcome me into your family. If I love you, I want to know that I could take care of you. Just don't know when I'm coming back, but I realize I could come back and torment you or give you good news, and I just don't know which way to go. This person's contemplating on what they should do to make a good news outcome for you, maybe even a love offer or something to pay attention to you giving yourself good news with them, as they don't offer you a lot of good news sometimes. Maybe feeling loved by you or not enough love, and feeling like they loved your mindset but not really you, and wanting to play mind games with you and playing themselves in the meantime, because they said they were in love with the things they said they want to give you, and not really showing that they're in love because they're mentally studied as bad news. Bad news. Could never come out of the situation in a good way with them, but they will target you again and see if they want to deal with you. Laughing at you is not going to be easy, but needing to move past a problem. Could smoke, maybe smoke some weed, maybe smoke some marijuana. For some of you guys that don't understand what drugs is, it could be that this person just smokes cigarettes or puffs some type of pipe, maybe even looking at shisha or something, or is wanting to know they can take you out to a shisha bar, and does know that they want to see you in a way that they have confidence. This person doesn't know how to stop you from being in your mind about good news. You could fall in love head over heels with them, is what they think. However, you're not really businessing about them, is what some of them think, because you're too busy looking at the things you love and adore. There's also good news for you to be happy, smiley, or even seeing that you smile a lot at them when they're doing things in their mind because you don't agree, and you could be taking the mickey out of them, like your narcissism is coming out in a different way, like you're smug. Or you're also looking at things that you may not like about your odor problems in their head, because they believe you could have odor problems or not. It says some of them feel like maybe they have problems with their mindset, the way they've dealt with you. They could feel like they could be reprimanding you or even giving you bad news, trying to tidy your mind about who you are and breaking the law to try and do things that they could do to you in their head, mind you, not in reality, but also could harm you in your real life. So you have to watch out. It does say some of them are giving you good news and some of them are giving you bad news. So watch out for who's who, and try to tidy your mind about whoever it is that's coming towards you in the next week or day, or in the next week, day, minute, or hour. And someone wants to see you next year and can't be bothered to come forward at all. Okay, take what resonates, leave the rest, by the way, because obviously these readings are coming out in a way that you have to listen carefully to figure out what resonates, if the whole thing is not resonating. Okay, it does sound like you need to sort out your mindset with things that you love. I want to hear from you. It says a man here wants to hear from you. He says he loves you, but he can't come out and say it. He's in love with your ideas, your mind, your everything, but he doesn't want to say it. And he's bothered and nasty and mentally ill at times, the way you see it. Like narcissism is there, misogyny is there, and karmic spell work could be in his head to harm you. He needs to move on. If he's going to do anything to probably give you bad luck, he will harm you. And it says don't go with a man with the beginning letter of T if he's going to harm you. He could harm the hell out of you, and his narcissism is coming out even more. Be careful. Could be dealing with a Sag or a fire sign. We've also got a water sign here as well. Also hearing protection is there for some of you guys, so don't worry. A dad or a mother figure could be helping you, an aunt, family member. Also, we've got Capricorn, we've got Cancerian, Pisces maybe. It does say a man here look forward to you a lot, and he also realized he's got good news overall with you. Doesn't say that he loves you, but you could have good news with him, and he may not like you, but he has to walk away from trauma in his head to work with you, because he's bad luck, and he knows you know that, because he ain't got good news in his head. Okay. He doesn't want to come forward at all right now because you could say something which scares him. You understand he's told you something about an aunt or a friend, maybe even a family member that harmed him. He says you could talk about this till the cows come home. I'm never going to listen to you. And it also says he's ready to discuss more about it. He may not know how to come to you about it though, but he knows he needs to talk a lot about it. Giving your frank energy in your mind a break when you're talking to him. Don't let him see that you're talking about it directly to him. Allow him to come out and speak about it so he can get it off his mind. It shows your energy will heal him without you even flinching, because it's got something in your bloodline or in your energy that could help him move past it if he just doesn't harm you though. You can't talk to him about it, however, like ask questions too deeply or make him feel like he's done something wrong to himself. Just allow him to get over it. Then he'll see that he's done it and move past it. He, however, doesn't want to stay long with you, or he will, but you have to allow him to get over the problem that he's facing and timing himself to get used to good news. He wants to see you again, but he has to smoke, drink, or even think about things you don't like, then warn you he could harm you with those things if you don't like them, because he doesn't know if he's seen himself, but he's rather touchy in a way that he could be miserable or very, very mildly mindfully speaking, or mildly arrogant, ignorant, or stubborn. He doesn't want to know that you're sad, but you could lose a problem in your mindset over the situation. Some of you guys may have lost a job or are losing a job in the next week. It says some of you guys are not doing very well on a platform, or you may be doing well, but you may not give yourself good news. It says someone here doesn't know if they're getting any work or even helping themselves with good news, and they have to let a situation go or unfold or stop the friggin' fraudulent activity in the background so you all can have good news with your work. So someone here knows that they're not giving you any jobs, they're not helping you with any jobs, and they're not laughing at you, but you may lose your job if they can't give you good news because they're tidying up their platform. They also realize they're not helping you with anything that you're doing in your mind with good news because they're trying to say they can't show themselves good news with their work, so you can't get paid. And you may have to see the company close down, shut, or even evict your head from theirs by telling you you may get karma coming with the most definite problem that you've always had, which is not give yourself any good news because you're too busy working about things that you are working on and may not be able to show that you are working on publicly, giving yourself good news with things that you do online. You got work to do online, or you want to do work online, or maybe some of you have gave yourself a break. Maybe some people are waiting for you, or individual is waiting to see you and can't see you, and you may have given up or stopped, but someone's also cursing you and doesn't want you to come back, but also looking to see if you're going to try and to see if their negative energy is stopping you from doing something good. It also says you're doing great by yourself, but you have to stop picking on your mindset about people around you. And never mind why people keep looking for you in the head. They have problems with you, so they're going to go down, they're going to go under, and you'll have bloody good news. Once this retrograde ends, it says you have good news overall as a Scorpio. June is going to be a good idea for you. It also says this evil man keeps coming up with things for you to talk about or even say so he can hear himself, and it's never going to work out. So don't listen to him. It also says you're going to speak up about things in your mind that you love and like. You have an eagle mentality. You're also rising like the phoenix, and it says you're coming out of a bad era. Things are going to work out just great. You have ancestors by your side. Angels are there flying against your mindset at times, so you have to wonder why. Some people are putting things against you. It says someone doesn't want you to have good news, but your angels will flock with you once you see good news come into your mindset about things that you're not going to give yourself in a way that you're going to give time to the situation. Like they're flocking against you because you're trying to do something too soon, and they're trying to warn you of something bad happening before the time comes that you try to do it, because if you do it, then you're going to be in trouble by law or by subject of fraud or negativity. Maybe because you haven't planned something very well, or you didn't do something in order. It says you have to learn something before you do it. Business structures are there for you to tell yourself you have good news before you get yourself into trouble. It says some of you again, but some of you not again, maybe for the first time. It also says some of you guys are doing great with business and don't need to worry. Angels are with you. You have good news and people are ready to flock with you and have farewell energy to the bad rubbish that was in the past, or maybe even good news because you studied a lot and helped yourself have good news. So take it as it resonates. It says feelings are there for you to feel like flock energy is with you and people around you are flocking by your side. You have great news with your energy. Many thanks to you, and someone that doesn't like you will see that they have fraudulent energy to give you. They don't know if you're having a good time in your mind about them because they keep seeing that they need to see you. This person doesn't know how to come back to you or speak to you, but they don't know if they are a part of your clique. Maybe they feel like they're left out or they don't know if you like them. This person says, I'm not going to be your family member anymore, but knows they are your family member. Doesn't know if they like you very much because you told them something very harshly and they don't agree. Absolute nonsense, this person says, and doesn't want to stay in the mindset, but really misses you and can't come forward. This person is heavily in love with selling something really bad news. It says dope dealer could be coming around you soon. And it says someone here is taking dope, using dope, or selling it for someone, or is trying to let you know they're going to get in trouble by doing so because they need money fast. This person doesn't know how to come to you, but it says an aunt or a family member will troll you or show you that they're no good. And it also says you have seen some of them doing bad news things around you or with you, or trying to treat you in a way that you don't feel good. You've been also looking forward to blessings coming in your love life, so you don't need to sell yourself short, and you will have good news about your love life and everything else that is going to work out just fine. It says your home is going to be looked at in a bad way. It says you have to move past this energy in November ending. But you also realize you're not going to trouble your mindset with any bad news. You're going to look into blessings and blessings only. It also says money is going to be hard at times, but not always, as you change an outcome. Maybe even see that someone has dropped a situation or a case or closed the case so that you could have good news. It says no one's changing anything for you until you come forward. And no wonder you're stressed. People keep targeting you to leave your home. It says someone here wants you to leave your home and is taking their time. This person doesn't know how to stop you from feeling in a good way, because you do know that you have the right to stay where you are and wait it out until you see better days. No one is trying to trouble you or see that you have bad news, as they pay you a lot more money in the next week. It says you're going to get a good outcome because you thought there was a negative one, but they realize they have to help you anyway because they keep tormenting you, trolling you, picking on you, and laughing at you to have a bad outcome, Scorpio. And this trick was there for anyone like you to pay attention to. After all, if you're not well or you're feeling sick or down or sad, they're going to torment you anyway. And this person says, I don't care if you're ill or sad or sick. I'm going to harm you. But they also realize they got to pay you and complete their mission to break down in their head whatever they set out to do another month, because they still want to harm you, but then pay you. They want to pick on you and then pay you. Could be a job, could be something else that you're getting involved in to pay you. But it also says you're going to see that blessings come at the end of the year and nothing's set in stone, because people can pick on you and destroy your whole life in this situation. It says a rented accommodation is something you may need and may not need at the same time. For some of you are looking forward to blessings with some type of renting, or maybe even a landlord dealing with subconscious mindsets to come and control you. It says all of you are dealing with something that you want to sort out, maybe even communicating that you are a landlord or sorting out problems for some tenants. It says some of you guys are giving yourself good news by renting an accommodation, as you may need a second place, or you do need somewhere to live right now. And it says someone here wants you to see that you have problems. You may not even be able to sort out the rent, it says. For some of you guys thinking in that way, it says, I know you will be able to, because I'm not letting you live on the street. It says someone here is playing with your mind and toying with your energy, and it will go down in a bad way if it goes to court. But you all will see blessings at the ending of the year. Christmas time is near and you'll see blessings. It says everything is going to work out just fine. So wait until the ending of the new year to see anything negative, or say that you don't want it now and allow the situation to unfold. Blessings are coming for all of you that want positive energy for the new year. So blessings will come as long as you stay positive, because the new year is going to be harsh, hard, and different. You'll see blessings come no matter what if you stay calm. But if you don't, it's because you've been striking down on negative thoughts in your mind. Pay attention to your bills and look forward to blessings, and you'll be fine. Negative evil spirits are there, but you'll be fine if you move past them in a way that you are determined not to move in a way that you get hurt. So protect your boundaries, protect your energy, and protect your well-being. Wow, Scorpio, that's a lot. It says everything is set in stone for you to have good news. So well done to all of you that have blessings, and don't worry about anything next week, next month, or next year. It's going to be a blessed new year for you. Come back around again in the next 2 weeks, it says, to hear more about your love life having good news, because someone wants to visit you or come to you with a lot of money, or sees that they need to really stay with you this time, not run away from you. Really in love with you. Scorpio man says he doesn't want to leave you. It says a nice man could come into the next week or two just to be with you. And it also says for some of you guys that are in love, stay like that. Have good news with your partner and don't let it down. Have good news and make sure you're in love this time. Stay in love and don't waver. Try to work out your problems and solve it with your indifferences being pushed aside, and practice good news for both of each other's ears and minds to live and breathe in. Have a drink and laugh and enjoy the times. It's going to be tricky, but it's going to be fun for you to stay around your person as you both have good intimate times, lovemaking sessions, and really good news. So study that, Scorpios. It says blessings are on its way this year and next year. Stay positive. Okay? So, my lovelies, yeah, looks like it's going to be a good outcome, good time for you lot in the new year. So it says keep positive and you will see blessings. All right, so I'm going to leave it there, my Scorpios, and I will speak to you guys in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.